It is unbelievable that on the first night of a new board that such things would come up.
And in fact, I think this is a political witch hunt on their part.
This is the Berkeley County School District Board. They just voted to fire the district's first black superintendent within 2 hours of their first meeting since the midterm elections.
I make a motion to terminate the employment of Mr. Dion Jackson, the superintendent of the Berkeley County School District, effective immediately. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion?
It is discussion.
I'd like to know who made the second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed?
Nay.
Nay.
The motion carries 6-3.
You indicated that he would be giving us an explanation, did you not? If he is our attorney, I would like an explanation as to why Mr. Jackson is being terminated.
You will get an explanation from the attorney.
Well, where is he?
I don't believe Mr. Gaskins is here this evening.
Oh, okay. So there's no justification, there's no reasoning for terminating the superintendent because you said we would hear tonight the reasoning. You said that, and I'm holding you to it in public arena for you to embarrass yourself.
Members also decided to terminate the district's lawyer, ban critical race theory, and created a committee to review possible bans on book materials.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to terminate the employment of Dr. Tiffany Richardson as an in-house general counsel for Berkeley County School District. And retain the services.
No, we're going to maintain order in this meeting.
No, we're not.
And retain the services of Mr. Brandon Gaskins effective immediately as discussed in the executive session.
We're going to be respectful during this meeting. You may disagree with our votes, but I'd ask that you please be professional and calm. What kind of example are you setting for our kids disrupting a meeting like this? No, we're going to be responsible, and we're not going to be disruptive of this meeting.
What is the cause Dr. Richardson is being removed, terminated?
I'm not going to discuss personnel matters in
Okay.
The next agenda item is a resolution to disallow the teaching of critical race theory in any form in the Berkeley County School District. I make a motion that teaching of critical race theory in any form in the Berkeley County School District be permanently disallowed.
I believe it's important that children know their history and the history of the children sitting next to them. But I think that we don't need to add the emotional component to it.
If a parent does not like the books that are currently in the library or the curriculum, there's already a policy in place. So why do you need to pass another resolution?
Because
that you currently have in place.
All right, we're going to call the meeting back to order. I get emails, I'm telling you, I get emails regularly from parents about this. The current policy we have is not effective.
You send them to the correct channel.
All right. Ma'am, that's not appropriate.
As a new board member, Mr. Henson is a part of the 6-member team Dr. Hanley just referred to. I was not notified of any of these resolutions or recommendations.
The 6 votes all came from candidates backed by the conservative activist group Moms for Liberty. They've become known for flooding school boards with right-wing activists and holding connections with politicians like Ron DeSantis.
When they started airing, they got a lot of airtime on places like Fox News, Glenn Beck, Talk Radio, and so on. And the founders also had connections to some Republican operatives, so that certainly helped.
Our school system is for educating kids, not indoctrinating kids.
But the other names included people like Betsy DeVos, Trump's education secretary, Senator Rick Scott, who heads up the Senate Republican election arm.
The folks with Moms for Liberty, the folks in right-wing activist circles, are coming for us today the same way they did in the McCarthy era. They stand in the same ignominious tradition of book banning, of seeing boogeymen around every corner. The same folks who so many years ago would have said secret communists are around every corner are now going to tell you there is secret critical race theory, there is secret pornography being smuggled into our schools. No matter how you define it, no matter how much you treat them in good faith, they will not stop and they will attack teachers and you will lose more teachers. And you can't afford to do that.